What's up, everybody?
Oh, we're not back. We're here.
We're here. Yeah, thank you for joining us. This is Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie the Comedian. And we have a guest today.
What's up, everybody? This is Paul Noller. Everybody, welcome.
Paul Noller. That's right.
Paul Noller.
And he's a comedian also, and that's how I met him.
That's right. And then your Instagram says comedy and then cooking. So, like me, I'm a chef, but you're into cooking, or?
Yeah, I do cooking. Comedy. Like, I try to combine them both. Like, I'll go to people's houses and cook them dinner.
And then do comedy?
And do comedy, yeah. So it's
wow.
Like two for one, you know what I mean? So,
there you go.
Food and funnies all at the same time. So it's really cool. You know?
Nice.
Oh, we should do business. We should go infuse comedy. So you can do the male, infuse the male, and then I can do comedy, and they'll be laughing because they'll be stoned.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I can infuse the comedy with weed, and then you can infuse the weed with comedy.
Yeah.
No, you're going to make food.
Call it foodamy.
Or you're going to infuse the food with comedy.
No, you're going to infuse the food with your oils, and you're going to make edible food for dinner, and then I'll do comedy, and they'll be stoned, so I'll still be funny.
Excellent.
Right?
Well, I'm about to get infused right now, if you guys don't mind. We do this on the show sometimes.
And what are you smoking?
And this is from Cheech Marin's weed. Cheech has a new weed. Well, it's not new. It's been around for a while. It's called Cheech's Stash. And it's funny. It's got like little cool names. Like this one's called What's Happening.
What's happening?
Oh my God.
And I think he has another one called like Fuchi Que Pesta or something like that.
Oh really? These are all
awesome,
like slangs from his shows? I mean, his
things that he says, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So anyways,
that's awesome, dude. There's Snow Bunny? There's Snow Bunny on there?
I forgot what else the other names were. But yeah, Cheech's Stash, and if you guys don't mind, and there's some here for you guys.
Does he have the snuff butt one? You know how like when they did that one with the dog and they're smelling their butt?
Maybe. We should find out. We should buy them all.
Buy them all.
Anyways.
I have a Cheech Chong shirt on today.
Enjoy, everybody.
Oh, do you? Oh, wow, you do. Wow,
Yeah.
all right.
I just happened to put that on. I didn't even know he had brought that. This Cheech.
That's a nice little plug with the shirt.
There you go.
We actually went to the museum. Have you been to the museum yet?
The one in Riverside, right?
Uh-huh.
I heard about that. I've always wanted to go. I heard it's really...
Oh, yeah, it's really nice. It's real nice.
Mmm. Delicious.
Tasty? Smooth?
Tasty.
Yeah, look at you just smoking the...
Nice. Well, anyways.
He's smoking my wrinkles away.
Excuse me. Well, thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate it.
What do you like to cook?
Dude, everything, man. I like to barbecue, depending on the weather. You know what I mean? Smoke some meats, you know what I mean? Some ribs, make my own barbecue sauce. You know, I kind of want to do like an infused barbecue sauce. That'd be amazing to have like an infused barbecue sauce to put on the ribs, or like pork ribs or some tri-tip brisket, stuff like that. You know, it just depends on what people want. You know, a lot of people during the summer and sometimes in the fall, they want that barbecue, they want that smoky flavor, you know, it hits home, so that's why I like to do it. And then sometimes during the winter, you know, everybody wants like a real nice soup, so I make like this Peruvian soup called parihuela.
Oh yeah, parihuela, that's seafood.
Yeah, it's
right?
seafood. It's like acetemares, but just a Peruvian version of it.
Yes.
And, it hits a spot on a real cold day.
Yes.
It's delicious. It's
Love
really
it.
good.
I would enjoy it if I liked fish, but I don't do fish.
Oh.
I know.
Then you can smell it and be like, all right, that's as good as it's getting. Really? You don't like fish? Huh.
I like shrimp, but
shrimp?
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, you can do like a shrimp one. You know what I mean? You could just pick out the shrimp. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't like that fishy smell. For some reason, there's this thing I get, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, it does it to you, huh?
Yeah, it does it to me.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
We'll make her eat it anyways.
No.
Be a good sport.
But I like barbecue. Okay, I love barbecue, but I like when people barbecue and then they put the sauce on, and then they barbecue and grill it.
Yeah.
I don't like when you get it and then they put sauce on it again.
Oh, like that one restaurant. I'm not gonna name its name, but you know.
And no matter
like Blue Seals.
Yeah. Wherever I go for barbecue, I always say, don't put any sauce on it.
Yeah, they usually do that. They'll go to restaurants and they'll put it on the side because they want you to put
Yeah.
as much. Like me, I just smother it.
Yeah.
So I'll smother it, cook it,
That's how
and
I
then
love
I'll
it.
smother it again, cook it again until it's like infused into the meat, until
Yeah.
there's a little layer of it.
Oh, I bet that tastes. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
good.
You know who has a good barbecue? That's the good ribs is kind of crazy. Is Chili's.
Really, Chili's.
Chili's ribs are
baby
really
back, back
baby
ribs.
back.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Barbecue sauce.
It's I had those and they were really good.
I've never had them from there. I think I've maybe eaten there once my whole life.
Well, yeah, I went to dinner with friends and they said, "Hey, let's go to Chili's." So I went to Chili's and then they have this menu. It's like 2 for $25.
Oh, that's a deal.
And
Can't
so
go wrong.
yeah, so had ribs and her and I had ribs. Her husband had I don't know what he had. I can't remember. But I had the ribs and they were so good. Sometimes I think I can't wait to go back again just to have Chili's ribs.
Chili's baby back ribs.
Yeah, we've had Chris and Pitts on the show.
Yeah.
And we had,
did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris and Pitts. It's a staple over here in Downey. Have you ever been to Chris and
No,
Pitts?
I've never been to Chris and Pitts, but I put some of that in my barbecue sauce.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
the sauce. Okay,
The
yeah.
sauce.
Chris and Pitts.
Yeah, they put that sauce on the table,
Two.
and you could buy it there. But every now and then, people will just like put it in their purse or whatever.
Yeah, so Chris and Pitts. And then I've been to Lucille's, and that's okay.
What place?
Lucille's.
Oh, never heard of it.
Is it called Lucille's?
I get never heard of it. Anyways,
There's Dickie's.
Dickie's. How about Dickie's barbecue?
Have you
No, I've
Dickies?
never been Dickies either, dude.
You know what? That's pretty good too.
Not
I
bad.
drive by it and I smell it. I'm like, dude, I want to stop there just to try it once, just to see how it tastes. And I'm like, all right, let's see what it's up to. Because I've been disappointed after barbecue. Because when you cook it yourself, you have like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
There's a level of cook that you want it, and when you don't get it, you're like, all right, well, whatever. It's not like this is the best. You're just so used to it, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
well then you probably won't like it then. It's kind of a fast food.
No, but I think it's
barbecue
good.
place.
No.
It's not bad.
It's not
Because
bad.
I've had it. Where did I have ribs from? There's this one place in Chino. I don't know what it's called, but it's a little corner spot, and that place has really good ribs. That's
Yeah.
I
that's,
love ribs.
I think it's Kansas City style, like Missouri back, Louisville kind
Oh,
of.
wow.
Back there, those people brought it over and they cooked it. I think
Oh, that's
what
cool.
it is.
Like when you go to the county fair.
Oh yeah, county fair.
Okay, I always go, I'm going to go get the ribs, but I'm going to get ribs where the guy next to me is cooking it, and then you have to go over there, and he puts the ribs on your plate.
Yeah.
Because I went to one where it wasn't like that, and I ordered it, and oh my gosh, it was chewing like beef jerky. So
Oh,
they must have been
good.
sitting there, and
Yeah.
so it wasn't fresh. Where you have to take your plate, and the guy puts them on there, like you got 5, and he always puts like 7. It's like always get extra ones.
It's like fresh off the rib. Like
Right,
here you
yeah.
go. I just dipped it in some barbecue sauce. Here, eat it.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I like that too.
Now I want to eat ribs.
I had some really good ribs at Morongo Casino a couple weeks ago. It was at the new buffet they have there. And there's a place, it's a big buffet, it's like a marketplace, and there's like little restaurants inside. And there was one called Pork and Waffles. And they had Jamaican jerk ribs.
Ooh.
Oh man, they were the bomb.
Wow.
But then they had them there, and then they would ask you, do you want sauce on them? So you can get them with or without, and they were good either way. Sauce, they would just like lather it up with a little bit of like a brush, and that's it. They wouldn't overdo it. But delicious. So yeah, barbecue. I mean, so you do barbecue. We're over here looking for barbecue.
Yeah.
We're always looking
I'll
for
bring some
spots.
barbecue one day. I'll bring them by the show one day, man. I'll bring it by. I'll have you guys try some.
And something I owe you, because I bring every guest, and I just made a new batch, but I forgot it. I'm sorry. I make pistachio brittle.
Do you?
Medicated.
Pistachio
I
brittle.
make
dude.
regular and medicated.
Oh,
So there's a comedian. His name's Shivago. Do you know Shivago?
Yeah, I know Shivago.
Shivago
yeah,
buy-
I had my show.
I sold some to him last night. He buys 2 jars off me like every month.
Really?
You tell him to
dude?
save the jars and you just fill it up.
He never does. He
Okay.
never does.
He uses that
And
for
he's
his
always
weed.
like in a hurry.
He uses
He's
it
like-
for his weed, probably.
He's like, hey, I'm outside. You got that ready? It's like, oh man. Anyways,
It's
yeah.
like it's a drug deal. Huh?
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, you got that brittle? Yeah, I got it, dude.
But yeah, I will get you some of that. It's
Let me try
delicious.
some. Oh, I'll try
I'll
some.
bring some to your next gig.
Yeah, could you?
So how long have you been doing comedy, man?
Oh man, you know what? Now that I look at it, I think I'm at about the 12-year mark, 12-year mark, dude.
Wow.
It's been a minute, dude.
I know, me too. It's
Right.
like I don't even want to like go back and count because I started when I was in my 20s, and then I started I've done like 3 times. So
Okay, you've done okay. Oh, I'm not the only one. Okay,
no,
cool, dude.
I
Okay.
started, then I stopped, then I started, and I stopped. And then because the last time my daughter's like, Mom, I'm in high school and I want you to like concentrate on my school and do stuff with me, and then you can do your comedy. So it's like, oh, okay. So that's what I did. So that's when I was going, oh man, am I funny? I don't know. So I took a class at Cerritos College.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Would you take like an improv class, or you took like,
No, I actually,
actual classes?
Yeah, it was a comedy class they had.
Comedy class.
I think that was the very first stand-up comedy class that they offered at Cerritos.
Really?
They had...
No, they had two, because I had one with Kevin Hoggart, and he was following the Judy Carter book.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was like maybe the second time I was trying to do comedy again. But then the third time, I took it again with Jim. I think his name was Jim. So he does a lot of he does commercials and stuff like that. So it was funny because one of my friends that passed away, his partner wanted to know if I had a tape of the show. And I found it, and I was like, oh my gosh, you realize how sucky you are, because you think you're all like good, and then you're like, oh my gosh.
And then you see the actual set, and you're like, damn, you suck.
Yeah, but I'm like,
you're horrible, dude. That wasn't even a punchline. What'd you say?
But then I'm like to myself going, hey, I gotta bring that joke back.
Like, you can rehash that old joke, you're like, yeah, that was fire, dude. I just gotta pepper it up a little bit, once you get to learn how to structure a joke a little bit better. Yeah, I saw a set from like 4 or 5 years ago, I'm like, dude, I was like, that's disappointing.
Yeah, but now that you've more matured and you've grown as a comedian, then you realize, oh, that joke really works. I just didn't know how to do it then.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just make it better.
Yeah, I've seen her evolution, and it's been a big one, from the very beginning, where she didn't even understand a joke at the beginning.
Yes, I did.
She didn't understand it. So what is a joke?
She would have these amazing setups where everybody would be like, oh yeah, I do know what she's talking about. And then nothing else. She'd go on to the next one.
You have those moments where you go from subject to subject without the punchline.
Mm-hmm.
That happens. I think there's a little stage that everybody does that with. Because you know what you're trying to say. It just didn't come out came out as a segue instead of an actual joke.
Yeah, she would have like really nice things that everyone would relate to and things like that. I would even see people in the audience going like, yeah, and then like,
where's the punchline? Well, at least I wasn't going on for like a 10-minute story and then do the punchline.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, those happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But I met you over at Maracas.
Maracas
in Pico.
Pico Rivera, yeah.
So you're in control of that room? You're doing that room?
That's the room I'm producing. Yeah, I've been doing that since last October.
Oh, wow, almost a year.
Yeah, it's been almost a year, dude.
Shit.
And we sold out, I'd say about 90% of that room, most of the time. It's sometimes, like the last weekend that we just had it, it was a good sized room, but the thing is right after the holiday, right after back to school. So I always like anticipate like on certain days, if we do something, it's going to be off. You know what I mean? Based on that, you know what I mean? Like I was like, everybody just got done paying vacations. I'm like, it was a full room, but it wasn't packed out the second room like it usually does, and that's where it feels good because I got the owners to do the internal sound.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
And now it sounds great. So if I just could pack that second room, it'd be amazing because you can still see inside. You just got to get that.
Yeah.
Hoop,
when I was there, I was in the second room for a minute, and everybody was like this, just really, really wanting to like eat because the first room was packed.
Yeah.
But they were all just kind of like just really into it, wanting to like be in there.
Yeah.
And then there was you mentioned there was a TV up there. You were like, oh, that'd be cool if we could kind of like stream something.
Yeah, dude. I want to see how we can do it. Like I gotta go over there and try to see how we can stream like an actual live feed. I think we could just do like an Instagram and then just mirror that to the TV. If it's like a one that you can mirror, right?
I think so.
You could just mirror that there, right?
Yeah.
And then that should just be the same exact thing, huh?
Yeah, and just have somebody. The thing is, Instagram Live is what 30 minutes at a time, I think.
Yeah.
So you'd have one person do it, maybe another person do it, or just keep doing it over and over again. But I'm not that techie. I would wonder, for a YouTube channel, you have to have 1,000
followers,
subscribers, and then you could do a live stream, and then you could put that feed onto the to the TV, or maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, like you mean like mirror it so it just okay, got you. Yeah, like cast it. It casts to the TV that you're on.
Yeah, like you'd have your computer here, you have your YouTube channel on here, and then have it cast.
Yeah, but you can't use.
TV
You have a YouTube channel?
I have one, but it's really poor.
But it's not 1,000.
You got 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
All right, well,
not
let's
1,000.
get there, and let's get this one there, guys. Please
that,
subscribe to this channel. We're just getting started, all right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and thanks for being here. What'd you guys think of this weed? Gracie, did you even light that joint?
Oh yeah, I did. Hey, so
did you? It doesn't even look lit, dude.
I
I feel good, thanks, man. I feel really relaxed. I feel good.
So Gracie, you were at the last show.
Yeah.
And you said that was a success. It was packed.
Yeah, it was a good room. Everybody did great, for the most part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We had a show there where a dude had a. Were you there when the dude had a seizure?
Oh what?
No.
A guy had a seizure. I don't know what happened with them, but the story is the dude had some. He got like Botox in his face, and you have to wait a couple days before you go drinking, because there's something in the chemicals that might mess you up, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the guy. He's sitting there, right, and you got the first guy going up, and he's telling jokes, and he's killing the crowd. He's doing a great job. And then he's like, get this guy a doctor. And I was like, that's part of his joke. Get this guy a doctor. He's laughing so hard. He's like, no, get a hospital. Dude, get a paramedic. Something's wrong with him.
Oh.
And I walk in, and
wow.
the dude's like literally sitting there like in his chair, messed up.
Oh.
And I was like, I thought he was like joking, like it's a joke, dude, for the first, because it's a comedy show, dude. Like anything goes, dude. Like get the guy a doctor. Like ah. No, get the guy a doctor. He was really having a seizure or something like that.
Wow.
That's what they said. But what I think what happened was because he had that done, and if you drink that lowers your blood pressure. So I think his blood pressure dropped, and he just had like a dizzy spell. You know what I mean? Because that's what it looked like. He wasn't shaking. Cause I've seen people with seizures.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh man, they can move a whole entire room. So I was like, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening, dude. So then,
Oh my god.
so he got back into it. They gave him some water. They gave him some juice. He got kicked back into like normalcy.
Oh, so you didn't have to call the ambulance?
No, we did it. We kept rolling along with the show. Like I was like, hey, dude, the show must go on, man. You know, I mean, I almost died, but dude, you almost like.
It was a killer set, huh?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Who was the comic? Who was on stage?
It was Joe Beltran. It was Jay Busy or Jay Baddies. Yeah, he was doing a good job. And then like after he tried to finish the set, but it was.
He probably was like, oh, like shit.
Oh, you get shook up after you see something like that. But me, being the professional that I am, they had one person that said, "Hey, I'm an EMT." This is the part where the battle of the bigger dicks happened. Where like the EMT was like, "Hey, I'm an EMT," and then it's like, "Well, I'm a nurse." Like, all right, well, when do you guys fix this problem right now? Dude, work together, dude. Like, I don't care, like, because they're trying to say what to do if the guy's having a seizure, and I was like, oh man, dude, that's funny, dude. I was like, man.
And did the guy stay there? Or
He stayed there for like good half of the show, and then I think like I kept on bagging on him, dude, because I was like, dude, you don't think that's my show, man. I'm like, get this guy another drink.
This guy another drink.
I want what he's having, bro.
I
want what he's having, dude. You know, stuff like that, dude. And I don't think he felt like, dude, you did that to my show, man. You kind of set yourself up for that one, man. You know
And how did you know he had gotten Botox? Because he had said?
I guess one of their friends, like...
That was with him?
Yeah, I was with them, yeah. So I was like,
they probably yelled it out right away. It's because he has Botox!
Yes, I knew that forehead was too smooth.
So how did he look? I mean, did his face
He wasn't a bad-looking guy, you know what I mean? He wasn't a bad-looking dude, you know? I didn't know he needed it. I was like, well, I didn't need that, but I guess maybe a little forehead, you know, you get a little crunchy right here, dude, you know?
Yeah.
You don't look like a Cheeto up there, so you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
That's funny, crazy.
So, when's the next show? The next show should be like Botox themed.
I know, right? You know, let me give you a tape real quick. Let me check, dude. Hold on.
I'm getting a little thirsty here because of this weed.
Yeah.
And Gracie
I have a TikTok experiment.
has a TikTok experiment that's what we like to do on this weird show. Gracie will get a TikTok video.
Okay,
14th.
And the 14th.
October 14th.
October 14th.
Oh, that's right. There should be September. I remember you said
So
that.
Gracie has something she wants to do, and she's going to go prepare it. Right,
Yeah.
Gracie?
Yeah.
I have to let her out.
I better take my phone because it's
To let the
the
dogs
TikTok
out.
is on here. It's a TikTok challenge.
Really?
What it is this girl has Pepsi, and she mixes it with mineral water and those Molo things, drops.
Mentos?
No,
Molos?
is it Molos?
It's no, those little squeeze. You squeeze them in your bottled water.
Yeah.
And shake
Are they
it.
Molos? I don't know.
Mogos.
Mosa.
Migos, the rap group. They have new water.
Amigos. Is it the
It has a weird name. It's
Okay, gotcha.
it's
it's Mayo.
Mayo?
Mayo.
Sorry,
Okay.
Mayo.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Mayo.
Okay, so
Sorry, Mayo. Here you are.
Wow. So she's basically going to try and make her own Dr. Pepper with this recipe.
Oh, with that recipe.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And we're gonna do the taste test.
Okay, all
we're
right.
We're gonna taste real Dr. Pepper, and then the one that she made, and see if we can.
And this is like sugar-free.
Okay.
There's no sugar in it, but she compares it with this. She compares it with the real regular Dr. Pepper. So I bought real Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. All right, you're not gonna tell us which one's which.
Taste
And
test,
I'm not gonna
right?
tell which is
Okay,
which.
that's
You
perfect.
guys
I like that.
This is gonna be real fun. I was playing with this thing here that wouldn't work earlier because we normally do a little intro with this thing. We're like, kind of play around. But as you can see, the batteries are down. Sorry, it's a bad Monday. It's a manic Monday.
It's a manic Monday. Manic Monday.
But you saw this, and what did you tell me it was?
I thought it was the puck.
Oh,
you were going to see those haunted hunting shows like Ghost Adventure or something like that.
Yeah.
And they always have those things. And they listen to ghosts and them talk and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because they're just going around the house and like they're trying to hear a ghost like the whole time.
No, this is it's the Orba. It's a little like a little synthesizer, a little musical instrument.
And you can record your beats, and then you can keep playing and then record those beats on it. Like you
Yeah,
can record it,
you
so
can
you can make a song, right? You loop it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, or my TikTok, I did Jump, Van Halen Jump.
Uh-huh.
I did it on here.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
What?
Go look at that.
I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah.
And then I also do I'll mess around with it, freestyle. Just do my own little beat and then
You can be like a personal blue man group, dude.
Totally.
Totally. Just go all blue, dude.
Or green, a green man group.
Green
just
man
get
group.
really ripped and you just play this shit all night.
Right, dude. Just sit there. Yeah, you can do it.
So, and then tips or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, good tips. Yeah, I would ask for tips. Just tips. And let's put that. I only take tips.
Only tips. No salary.
Yeah, no, it's not. Just tips.
All right, where's that Dr. Pepper?
It's coming in a minute. I wanted to put a piece of Scotch tape on.
I
wanted to put a piece of Scotch tape or something on the bottom, so you guys will I'll know what the Scotch tape means, but you won't know what it means.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah, because she's gonna forget which one was the real doctor.
The
real doctor.
Thanks for having me on. I'm gonna take some.
Yeah. These are take some stickers.
Oh, I'm gonna take some stickers. Look at these out, man.
Thank you very much.
Promote the show. Promote this place.
Yeah,
You're going nuts, man.
And we also have some nuts here.
Oh, going nuts. What you got in here, man? I'm a little hungry.
You think I should put ice in here?
Sure, why not?
Crushed ice.
Crushed ice. Is it the good ice though? Like the little ball?
No, it's just crushed.
I know.
Like my refrigerator sucks. It's just crushed ice and it just comes out broken. Like your half.
Like my hopes and dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how good diet bars smell. They smell like broken dreams and promises.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you know you're in a good one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where the duct tape's holding everything up. That's the best place, man. That place has the best beer. The coldest beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have the old school refrigerator where they kept them like 0 degrees.
Yeah. It's been a minute for me. Haven't partaken in 4.5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, congratulations,
Thank
dude.
you.
A lot of people don't know how tough that is, actually.
It's very tough. For me, it was more of a just cold turkey and just something clicked in me.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like a light turned on.
That's how I'm feeling about this last time with tequila, dude.
Mm.
I drank it, and after that, I've been like, nah, I don't want to drink, man. I'm good, dude. Would you like a beer? No, I would not like a beer. Do you have a soda? I'll take a soda now. You know what I mean? I've already back down.
I take some of this Dr. Pepper right about now.
So I want to get on this challenge. You guys have to shut your eyes and drink it.
Okay.
Because you might say, oh, I know that's not because it's not the same color.
Okay, I won't look at it.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
I promise I won't look at it. Come on. Promise.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
so here's the first one.
I will not look at it, Gracie.
Okay, got that.
Here we go, first one.
Right. There we go. Tasty.
Yeah, I was thirsty.
All right.
I can give you guys some more after this.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's the second one.
It's close. This is the
Yeah.
This is the one you made.
Yeah.
This is a homemade.
But it's kind of close, dude.
Maybe I didn't put enough of the drops in. I wasn't sure how much drops to put in. Did I put 2?
I can tell because the real one is a little sweeter.
Okay.
And mine, but you know what? This is way better, man.
Yeah, it's you know what?
It's 0 calories.
Yeah, I can see myself drinking that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Me
You
too.
know what I mean? I can see myself drinking that if I was craving this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what? I don't feel like having 36 grams of sugar for every half cup of that or whatever.
So for a minute, I thought this was the one you made because that was too sweet. I was like, oh, she put too much in there. That's got to be it, right?
I'm like, this doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper. And in my head, I was like, this ain't Dr. Pepper. This has to be the other one. Then when you get the one, I was like, okay, now I taste the difference. Now I know.
So it's pretty close then, huh?
It's pretty close, dude.
So let's.
You had me tricked in the first half.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure if I should put it
Excellent.
I say maybe like 2 or 3 more drops of that and probably be right there.
You think so? Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Really good. Really delicious. So let's go over that
Here's
recipe one more time. So
here's-
you've got Topo Chico, the mineral water, and I believe it has to be this one, not what's the other one? Jarritos?
Jarritos, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, Jarritos.
It has to be this one. It has to be
That's what she used.
That's what she said. We'll go with that. It has to be the
What if you like what is it, what's the Italian one?
I was gonna say the
Not
French one.
Pellegrino.
Perrier?
Perrier, yeah. Perrier, dude. Perrier.
Hey, they do sell Perrier.
So it was Topo Chico, Gracie,
Yeah.
and
Mayo. Is that what it's called?
Mayo mijo?
cherry blackberry flavored Mio.
Mio.
Mio, okay.
Cherry blackberry
But it was pretty
flavor,
close?
sugar-free Mio,
What's this Mio?
Topo Chico, and you've got
Caramel.
Dr. Pepper, and you've got the first half of our little segment here, guys. Stay tuned, we've got more.
But do you think it's more expensive? Sorry, I'm good buddy. Before we leave, do you think it's more expensive to make this soda or to,
I don't know how much are the Mios.
Yeah, how much was this?
And then how much are your balls?
$3.99?
Oh, how much is that?
I got
That's
it.
6-pack.
I got it free, so I don't even know how
These
much.
6-packs are not cheap.
Okay, so then you know what?
It's cheaper to get Dr. Pepper.
It's just cheaper to get Dr. Pepper.
Die faster.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
Or is it you save money, or do you save
She was comparing this, but you know what? Just because, like you said, Diet Dr. Pepper. How do you know what's good in this little thing?
Yeah, right
True.
now, right?
There's a lot of shit in here.
There's a lot of shit
There's
there.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so.
So if you're gonna kill yourself, you might as well enjoy it, right?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get-
There
you
you
know
go.
what? Save money. Get the
the Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper. That was our
Yeah.
TikTok experiment, and that's our first half, right, Glenn?
That's
Well done, Gracie.
going nuts approved.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Right back. So I have a question. Do you do any open mics, or are you
Well,
just strictly?
No, you know
comedy?
what? I'll hit an open mic here and there. It depends. You know, there's sometimes I'll go and I'll go find one. You know what I mean? Like actually, me, Aaron, and Fernando. That's Aaron Villadan and
Yeah. Sanchez.
Fernando Sanchez. Is to do a room out in Santa Ana called The Stages, where it's called Stages.
Oh yeah, I went to that
The
one.
venue is actually a very beautiful venue.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a nice. They have 2 stages. They have another stage you can perform outside. So I have a lot of places where you can actually like do comedy there.
Mhm.
It'd be a great venue if they just there's a niche there. You just gotta find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I went to that. I actually went over there when he had that open mic. I'll go to his open mic because it's like it's not the whole lotto. Write your name on a list. Waiting 4 hours.
Hey, can I please get on it? Please, can I get 3 minutes of my time to you?
So we know what we did. Actually, there's a few of us comics. Aaron,
Uh-huh.
Fernando. It was Vince Royale started it. It was Vince Royale because he wanted to rehearse. So we all and wait, oh gosh, Sancho. Wait, what is it? Sancho? Sancho? So, I don't speak Spanish, so
Sancho?
Sancho.
Okay.
That's not his name, right? Sancho?
Who's
Sancho?
Yeah, Sancho. You know Sancho.
You got a Sancho?
No, I don't have a Sancho. He's a comedian, Sancho.
Is his name San Chow? Is he Asian?
No,
Oh.
Sancho's
Oh,
Sanchez.
Sancho. Oh,
Oh
Sancho.
yeah, like you know who he is.
I'm kidding. I'm just
Shit.
Sancho.
I can't speak Spanish, so well, you always talk about his name. But anyway, him and Wade Whammer. So
Uh-huh.
we went a couple of times to round one because they have a karaoke room. So we went once, and then we went again, and it was like so we're all pitching in. It's like $42 an hour.
Uh-huh.
So So then finally, and then Fernando's going, oh, well, why don't we, well, I don't know, maybe we should just do it somewhere else. So then we said, okay, so then Fernando goes, what about your house? And I didn't say anything. So then I felt bad, and I'm like, well, I guess we can do it here. So we're going to start meeting, and instead of paying the money over there, we're just going to meet here.
Nice.
Just do a couple minutes in front of everybody. Practice your shit.
Just practice, and practice. Like I have to do half an hour in New Mexico.
That's right. You got a show coming up. Beautiful.
I know. So I want to make sure I have my half hour and I do it in front of everybody, and so they can critique me. Yeah. And then that's what Vince was doing, because he was going on the cruise ships. Yeah. So he was trying to get everything, when he prepared. So when he went to the school, and then so we all went up and we did the first night we did it. I hosted, like if it was a real show. And then we would critique and give tags or whatever, and that's what we did last week too. But then it was just like, oh, do we really want to pay $15 a week to do this in this room, and then have to get kicked out, and then this? So then when Fernando said, well, what about your house? I didn't say anything. And I was feeling kind of guilty. I was like, well, I guess I could do it at my house.
Right.
So I guess so. But Vince goes, he can't go. So today I was texting because it's called comedy camp. So Vince says, well, even if I can't be there, you guys should still do it. And I said, yeah, a lot of us are not as good as you, laughing out loud or something like that. A lot of us need a lot of practice,
Yeah.
But it's fun. So I know Karen's coming.
So it's like a workout room thing.
Yeah, you work out.
We work out, and we're doing it in front of each other. So I guess I figured, like, right here in the hall, right here, we could do it, and then people would sit on the couch in the kitchen. Usually this kitchen table's over there, so then we could just do it over there. So I thought, okay, well, we'll try it. See how it works. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Because I've done so many open mics where it's just comics. You're in front of your peers, and you gotta bring out like a fire joke.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that are gonna be like, all right, that is actually funny. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that really, crowds are gonna love it. But when you get your comic friends to actually laugh at your joke, they're like, all right, that was actually that was timely right there.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're having like a little comedy camp.
That's awesome.
Is that what it's gonna be called?
No, it's just that's so stupid.
Gracie's Comedy Camp. Why not?
No, it's not my comedy camp.
It's like we give a name to everything on this show. We've got got our little segments, including this one. It's the 99-cent store time. This is the time when Gracie goes, not right now, but to the 99-cent store and buys crap and shares it here, and we judge it. All right, and
we
really judge it.
Sometimes, dude, 99-cent stores got some fire deals for you, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we're very surprised on here. I don't think we will be today by the looks of this stuff, but let's give it a try.
But these are Hostess snacks.
Donuts.
Wait, strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry mini
donuts.
I
never heard that.
Strawberry cheesecake mini donuts.
Okay, all right.
Sounds good, right?
That actually does sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that, and I also got this. These were at the checkout. I don't know how good they are, but you can probably just take a bite of them. There's s'mores. Was that how you say
S'mores ding dongs?
S'mores ding dongs.
See, they always come up with like some random stoner stuff.
S'mores ding dongs.
S'mores ding dongs.
And strawberry cheesecake mini donuts.
So open this up and let's try this out.
So I always say that the 99-cent store is like where products go to die. And because they didn't work out in the real world, they send them there. And somebody told me that's not true.
No, dude. It's actually, that's where they begin, because they want the public to first see and say like, hey, are these actually good? Are these going to sell at a big scale? And then, dude, they just do it and then boom.
Wow. So I learned something, and let's try this.
These are actually not bad, dude.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be able to drink it with milk though.
It would go great with some coffee.
Right?
Do you dip your cookie or donut?
Oh, I have to.
In your coffee? No?
Yeah. I definitely do.
They do taste like strawberry.
Like you give me a concha, like that thing, the whole thing's getting soaked in there. Like it has to be like puddles of it just dropping out of it. Before I eat it. Those are good.
Crazy.
Okay.
Going as approved.
I don't really like chocolate, so you guys try these ding dongs.
Okay. I just want to bite.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
They're not chocolate.
Oh, they're not full chocolate. I thought they were completely going to be chocolate.
Yeah,
but
me too.
They surprised me at the end. Let's see.
Does it taste like? Does it have marshmallow inside?
Mm.
Is it like a? Is it? For me, I'm thinking it's like a Twinkie with chocolate on top.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is what they're trying to do. This is the graham cracker. This is the chocolate, and on the inside is the marshmallow.
Right.
So that's where they get the whole entire mixture of that. So if
Does
you
it
guys are
taste
trying
But,
it,
but does it taste like it?
no,
No.
no, this is
It tastes like a. You would like this because it doesn't taste like chocolate.
Mm-mm.
It just tastes sweet.
It's very brown sugary.
Yeah, that was. I was about to say that.
Brown sugary. Oh, we're on the same.
Mhm.
All right, man. Good job.
That's the only. That's the only little
Oh, that's what chefs do.
difference
They know how
that
to-
they put in there.
Do you ever watch any of those shows? You know what when they always say they're infused with this and it's this and this, and I'm like, gosh, I would never be able to do that. I would forget.
Yeah, you gotta feed some foods, for the taste
You
and
know,
the flavor.
yeah.
Mm,
They say,
it's
oh, they
different
mix
to the
this
palate.
and that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know how to use spices and stuff.
See, I love
Herbs.
I love
Herbs,
herbs
too.
and flavor in my food.
So do I love
Even
it.
if I get a recipe and I look at the cookbook and it tells me to do this, this, and this, I still add. Or sometimes I'll look at a recipe and then I'll just get, a little bit from here, 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 and then put it together.
You should
sometimes.
always put your own little twist in it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just put a little bit more salt, a little bit more garlic, just a little bit more onion. You see how this, that's how much it is?
Yeah.
I'm throwing a little bit more.
I'm learning how because he made steaks one day, and how you got, you scissor, and then I actually looked on TikTok to see how to do it. So I was trying to do it. So I, dried the meat up, like you said.
Mhm.
Then I put olive oil, and then I kind of seared it for a while. Then I took it off. Then I got butter, and I melted it. But I didn't know what herbs to put into that butter. That was the only thing.
Put thyme.
Thyme, rosemary.
Okay, so anyway, so I did that.
You can even get a garlic clove, Gracie, and throw it in there.
So I did that
Okay.
with the whole butter.
Yeah.
And then I put it back to cook a little bit, and then I started trying to scoop the butter on top of the steak. So I did it, and it didn't come out too bad.
Cool.
You know, actually got some pretty good seasoning is Trader Joe's. They have this one called 21 Season Salute. Get it? It's a little fire little thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it has a good couple it's just good if you just want to do it quick. I don't feel like mixing my own. Let me just. That's probably the only one that I'll probably use other than doing it myself is that one there. That's one I'm like. Other than that, I'm making my own.
Oh, I didn't write. I don't have my phone.
I
What's
love
it called?
Trader Joe's.
Are you gonna remember that?
21
Season Salute.
Season Salute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Okay, because I won't remember that.
21 Season Salute.
Yeah, I love Trader Joe's, man. They have good stuff there. I think I bought a rub from there, like a coffee and some other kind of stuff. That goes good on steaks.
So do you both of you, do you like your steaks with a dry rub, or do you like your steaks with sauce?
Steaks?
Or just
a steak. I'll put a dry rub on it, or I'll put some seasoning.
Just seasoning.
Oh,
Salt,
just seasoning?
pepper, lots of pepper.
so
that's
not
it.
like no saucy on.
No.
Okay.
No.
And how about your ribs? Do you like them dry rubbed or?
I do I'll do a dry because I do like the mustard first, and I'll put on my whatever and put it on there.
Oh, okay. Do you put mustard on a lot of your meats?
Nope, just that one. No, you know what? I'll put that on my pork shoulder, maybe a brisket. It just depends on what I want to cook that day, how I want that food to taste. Then I'll add the mustard to it.
Well, the other day I made a pork.
Pork.
I made one of those pork loins.
Loins.
Pork
Pork
loins.
loins. I say everything wrong. Sorry.
Pork loins.
Pork loins. What is it?
Loins.
It's like the Kings of Leon's, the other band called the Pork Leons.
But anyway, I made it one of those bags. Oh, it was like a disaster. I made it, like those turkey bags.
Yeah.
I made it in that, and I was like, oh man, I really screwed up this poor pork. So I did. Anyway, I went to the store and I made my own chili verde sauce.
Oh, all right.
So I tried it, and I cut all the meat out and put it like that. Oh, it was so good. Because I didn't I didn't exactly follow the recipe.
Colorado then, right? Like a chili Colorado is what you kind of mean. Not Colorado.
Chili verde.
Chili verde.
Yeah, so I made like a chili verde, and it was really good. The only thing is that
Good enough.
I didn't.
Oh,
It
you
was
got
so
some for you
good. I wish I did. It was so good. It said to put because some say it's jalapeno, some say it's serrano, and different chilies. So what I did is I made it too hot. I made 3 serranos. I'm gonna put the 2 yellow ones. What's the yellow one?
Poblanos, maybe. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, one of them. I don't like poblanos.
The yellow ones.
They're little yellow chilies.
Are you talking the ones in the oil? I mean,
No.
Okay.
You never see them. They're like this big. big. They're right next to the jalapenos, and they're yellow.
And they're yellow? Oh, okay.
You just call them güeros, no?
I don't
Those are the
know.
ones you get stuffed with cheese and stuff like that. One of those, right? Those aren't hot at all.
Yeah,
No,
those
it's
are
not. No,
Those are the ones that...
No, it's not this one.
Not the habaneros.
No, it's not habaneros. But they're really hot, and I always put it in my
We can
salsa.
Google this.
They're not the...
They're yellow.
The yellow ones are the ones that they grill
Oh, do some research.
and roast, and then you get them and you just eat them.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
go to a place called El Taconazo.
Oh yeah, those they do that there.
And they come
Those-
with those all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Those aren't hot.
Yeah, no, those are not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a high
They just call them
Yeah.
güeros.
Well,
Chiles
I
güeritos.
put 2 of those instead of the jalapenos or serrano. Do you like serrano better or jalapenos better? That's the other thing. I'm just learning this shit.
Neither one.
Oh, you don't like hot. He doesn't like hot.
I like flavor.
They're just chili peppers yellow.
Yeah, they're just yellow
That's what they're
chilies.
called, dude.
Really?
There
Yeah,
is
they're
no-
just-
Oh yeah, yellow chilies. I think they're just called maybe yellow chilies.
Yeah, yellow chilies, dude. They got other names for other ones. They got this one called Hungarian wax.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's it. Is it that one? The Hungarian wax pepper?
No, it's more like this one right here.
Yeah.
Fresh yellow. That's it. It's just a yellow pepper, man. There is no special name for it. It's not habanero or jalapeno. It's yellow pepper.
Yellow pepper.
Yeah, I edit that those. Well, what do you like better, serrano? I've never used serrano, but always used jalapenos, and I've never used serranos. So, what do you prefer,
Serranos.
serranos or
Yeah.
jalapenos?
Serranos.
Yeah, they have more
Okay.
flavor.
Oh, they do. Okay, because
Yeah.
I've never actually bought it. That was
Jalapenos
the
is just
first
more
time.
heat. That's why they pickle them. You know,
Oh, okay.
they pickle them a lot.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When you get them in the can, when they're sliced with those things.
Who, serranos?
Jalapenos.
Oh, jalapenos. I was saying serranos.
Oh,
I
the
never.
carrots and onions?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are delicious, man.
Yeah.
Or when you buy them in the can, they're pickled.
hmm
Yeah, they do.
Well, you guys were mentioning mustard. You know, I'm just barely learning about the mustard grilled at In-N-Out. You know, all their...
Don't they always put mustard in?
No, what they do is you can ask for a burger mustard grilled. So they put the meat down, and then on the raw side, they, brush it with mustard, and then flip it over.
Really?
And then that mustard gets infused into the meat.
Yeah, that's how my nephew makes his hamburgers all the time with mustard.
Really?
Yeah, so next time, ask for a
Wow.
double mustard grilled, that's what you're going to get.
Oh.
Dude, I'm asking for that, man.
Totally
Oh, I
asking
love
for
those.
And I always get those little chopped chilies. Have you had it with the
And then
chopped
she
chilies?
just-
Oh, the
Discover-
chopped chili? Yeah, isn't it called like monkey style or something like that?
Oh, I
asked
I
don't
for
think it's
those.
just called chopped chilies,
It's
no?
chopped chilies?
You
Oh,
say
okay.
Yeah, just
double chopped chilies.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can't have those anymore, man. I had them one day, dude, and they just...
I only had that's it. I don't like those chilies because they're crunchy.
Yeah, that's when you know they're really hot, when they're crunchy, dude. If they're crunchy, oh, you're...
Yeah. So I don't really like to eat those. You know when people get like a pastrami and they'll look at that little yellow chili. I don't like those chilies,
I like pepper
but
chilies.
I like them. I like.
I like the mustard grilled, man.
Do
I
you like
got
it? Now?
You know what? In small doses. 'Cause when I grew up like one next to one. So the smell sometimes would just come. You're like, all right, I don't feel like having it today. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I gotta
Yeah.
really crave. For me to crave a burger, I don't like red meat anymore. Like I don't like ground beef and stuff like that anymore. Like I could do red meat, but ground beef I'm kind of like staying away from. Dude, I ate that my whole entire life.
Yeah.
Like we had white people tacos growing up. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's what we had. We didn't have regular like carne asada and like that. We had
Oh,
white
I
people
had. That's
tacos.
what I had. Those kind of tacos. I love those tacos.
We
Hamburger meat and
Yeah,
then
we-
you fry them.
I ate my full of those things. Meatloaf and stuff like that, man. I grew up just on red meat, like, dude, it was like the Brady Bunch, like a bunch of just red meat every day. It was just red
Oh, I had
ground
meat
beef.
every day too.
I was like,
but I
oh
still love
man,
meat.
dude.
But I don't have it every day now.
But what's funny is that my mom's Guatemalan, so what happens, but she doesn't know like Mexican dishes.
Mhm.
So I never grew up eating like Mexican food. So I actually found like Mexican friends that like legitimately their moms would make dinner.
Mhm.
I'd go and I'm like, oh, what's that smell? It smells delicious. What are you guys cooking? I'm thinking they're cooking like a 4-course meal, dude. She's like, it's just beans, bro. I was like, dude, why does it smell so good? What are you guys doing to those beans, man? And he's like, oh, that's just my mom makes it. She makes it. Thank God that she puts some.
There's a lot of pork.
Oh,
in
there's some
there.
pork. There's some love in it, dude. There's some elbow grease in it, dude. There's some sweat. You know, I'm pretty sure some of our blood from working so hard making the beans. Cause that shit ain't easy, dude.
Yeah.
And you eat it, and you're like, wow, this is the best beans I've
Yeah.
ever had in my entire life. And that's how I got exposed to Mexican food. Was like through Mexican friends and stuff like that. That was awesome. I was like, oh, thank you so much for giving me your guys' culture, because now it's mine.
Yeah, my mom didn't really make a lot of Mexican food. She'd always make beans though. She'd always make a pot of beans, and then my dad would go, hey Dad, can we go get something to eat? He'd go, no, you got a pot of beans at home. That would be our whole thing. Pot of
Yeah,
beans.
no, yeah, same here, dude. Black beans.
Boy, I've never made black beans.
They're a little harder. I think they're a little bit harder on them.
Something just went out.
Yeah, that one's out now, so we're just down to that one too.
It's like shit. I come to a show and all the cameras are out.
No, that's all on purpose. You know, that one's scheduled, right on schedule. That one's
Everything's at a time.
Were they full batteries when we started?
They were, yeah, that one. So I don't know what happened, man. I think that one overheated for some reason because it feels really, really hot, so it'll just shut down. But anyways, we're good. We're good here.
Yeah, the
and,
beans.
Yeah.
You know what I love? I love that Cuban what's it called with the beans and the rice mixed together and has
Moros.
Oh yeah,
Moros,
I
yeah,
love
moros,
that.
yeah. Moros,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every time I go to the Cuban restaurant, I just have to get that rice.
Oh, it's delicious.
Delicious.
And they have like chunks of pork in it. And stuff.
You know, they don't like the word negro over there in Cuba. They don't like that word over there. They think it's very derogatory if you say it. So, like, when you ask them for something, they sound like, oh, frijoles negros. They're like, oh, moro. That's how they don't say that word. And I was like, why? And sometimes I'm like, oh, that's really derogatory over here. I'm like, oh, man, dude. I'm like, oh,
You went to Cuba?
Yeah, I went to Cuba before, dude. It was awesome.
Oh,
man.
wow.
Right before they shut it down, though.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're like, oh, you can come in. And we came in. But we went from, like, here to Mexico. Because then if you leave from Mexico, you don't have to worry about stamping your passport.
Uh-huh.
And you don't want to show that you've been in Cuba because I'm like, oh no, all of a sudden you're a freaking commie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then like you do that and you go into Cuba. So you go from Mexico to Cuba and then you do the way back and then you just stamp your visa instead of stamping your actual passport.
Cool.
So
I mean,
loophole through the poop hole.
Yeah,
I would love to go or you know, if I ever get the opportunity to.
You can still go. You just
Yeah.
have to do it the way that we did. You go from here to Mexico.
To
from
Mexico
over
to
there.
there.
Yeah, that's how my daughters, the in-laws always travel. And I didn't realize that the airlines in TJ
Are we cheaper?
that it was like right next to the border.
Yeah.
And you just walk to the terminal. I thought you had to walk over the bridge to
You got people
TJ
chiclets.
and get an Uber and take the Uber to the airport. I didn't know.
Like you thought you were gonna have to do a trek to get to the airport.
Right.
Same thing I thought, Gracie.
Yeah.
I thought the exact same thing until I actually did it. I'm like, oh, the airport's right here. We just walk across the border and I'm in the airport. I'm like, man, these places looks a little loose. You guys play a little loose over here about getting in and out of this place. How are people not sneaking this way? You know what I mean? I'm like, why are they going over the border? They could just walk through this little area. But they got so many like spots that they're checking you. But it's like funny. I'm like, dude, they could easily walk through here, dude. You get enough people to do it at one time, dude. They're not gonna stop you just here. You know what I mean? That's funny. I was like,
That is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to that one. My parents have flown from there, and then I would go pick them up in, you know, TJ. You know.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, so I just try to stay away.
I'm not trying to make these treks. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna try to.
Well, you said we were talking earlier. You speaking Spanish. You like Spanish rock, right?
Yeah.
You like rock in español.
Not only did my Mexican friends introduce me to great food, they introduced me to great music too. So they got me into like rock en español. I was like, dude, this is awesome. You know what I mean? So I heard it when I was younger. My aunt used to play it on the radio.
Yeah.
So it was nostalgic. But then when your friends introduce you, I'm like, oh, do you get? I'm like, oh, I remember listening to that when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I grew up hearing it, but then I got to enjoy it, like embrace it, and just like love to go to their concerts, you know, and stuff like that. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, me too. I got introduced to it from a cousin when I was little. He was visiting from Mexico. I was into like Duran Duran and you know shit like that. And he was like, "Oh, that kind of sounds like Soda Stereo."
Soda Stereo, right? That's what I was gonna say, exactly.
And he played it, and yeah, I liked it. I liked it immediately. And then I discovered, you know, Hombres G and all that stuff. And then through the years, you know, my favorites are, you know, Café Tacuba and Los Cadillacs from Argentina, Los Fabulosos Cadillacs.
Those are awesome too, man.
So why am I talking about music? This is a little segue because we do a vinyl moment here on this show. This is the vinyl section. Gracie came up with this this little segment because we like sharing collectibles, and she's like, well, you know what?
Collectibles.
She's like, you got a big record collection, so why not, you know, share some stuff? And I try to suit it to the you know, to our guests and stuff, if I can. First of all, I mean, this is not Latino. This is far from it. But I won this album over the weekend.
What?
You won it?
Yeah, this is Morrissey Satellite of Love.
That's awesome.
Live. I found another way to waste money, Gracie. I discovered an app called Whatnot.
What not to buy?
It's an auction thing, right? Anyone can do it. You know, you can go live. You could sell collectibles
Or whatnot.
or whatnot. A lot of people are selling records.
That's awesome.
And they're also doing giveaways. And the way you enter is you just hit a little button and he does a little drawing on it. comes out like a roulette wheel.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, I won that in a couple of records I bought from a dude. And so, yeah, that's the first LP I want to share for this week. Morrissey, Satellite of Love. And then I had to share this. This came out this weekend. And in the packaging, it was, it said from Bruno Mars. It had his address in his personal address. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably from his fan club, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe it
But
is.
anyways, yeah, man, Silk Sonic. I fucking love this album. The way the vinyl production works now is, back in the day, you'd get a new album all the time, right? Mm-hmm. This album came out, last year? Came out over a year ago. It won all the Grammys. Well, it finally came out on vinyl, so that's how long it takes for people to get their stuff on vinyl. So anyways, there it is.
Well, it's the reverse.
Silk Sonic.
You know what I mean? Like before, they'd get they couldn't get a CD or downloaded. Like you had to get your record and it boom right at the store. Now it's the reverse. I was like, oh, I gotta wait a while. I gotta wait to get a vinyl.
Yeah, like my little brother Post Malone, he had an album that came out this year, and his vinyl won't come out till January.
Oh wow!
So
who?
Anyway, Post Malone.
Oh, everyone thinks he looks like Post Malone.
He kind of does.
I saw that I should do the Snapchat with the tattoos and take a picture.
You need like a gold grill, just to get a little bit,
some tattoos.
Yeah,
I want to show this off too. It came with a silk sleeve for the record.
Oh wow, smooth. Let me see.
Oh wow.
Geez, that's beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Ain't that cool?
That's cool.
Anyways,
what color is the LP? Oh, it's black.
It's it comes on black, no color on this one, just a nice simple black LP. They're doing them in all kinds of colors and stuff. Anyways, that's what I really wanted to share, and what I really want to share with you is some classic rock in español. All right. First of all,
I take that.
There you go.
This isn't really in Spanish, but this is a cool group. This is Los Lobos.
Yeah,
How Will the World Survive? This is their debut on Slash Records.
Los Lobos, those are the guys that sang on La Bamba, right?
Yeah.
That's who they are, right?
Yeah, that's what blew them up. They, became world famous after that song, but that's their debut album. Good stuff on there.
I bet.
Really good. The title track, I Got Loaded. That's an excellent song. And here's some more classic rock, man. This is Teen Tops, all right?
Teen Tops.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Teen Tops. Alejandro,
Shouldn't you say Teen Tops?
Or yeah,
Teen Tops.
Los Teen Tops.
Los Teen Tops.
All right. This is a group that came out like in, I don't know, 60s. I don't know if it's 50s. But anyways.
Is it Selena's dad?
No. Do you know who Alejandra Guzman is?
Yeah.
Okay, her dad. This is her dad.
That's her dad's band.
That's her dad's band.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
So what was their big hit? It was called La Plaga. Okay, the plague.
Yeah.
And it was basically Good Golly Miss Molly.
But okay.
They would take American songs and basically do them over in that same rhythm. But the thing is the people in Mexico, they didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So when my parents, showed me this record and they played all these songs, I would be like, "That's Little Richard." And they're like,
Little Richard.
And they're like, "Who's that?" And everyone in Mexico didn't know that rock and roll music. Mm-hmm. So this is how they discovered it, through these dudes. And this is another group. These guys are called Los Abson. All right. I think they were not Mexican. They were like Central American, I believe.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, they have a song on here called Fue en un café. It was in a cafe. And it goes like this. Fue en un café. Donde yo la dejé. Fue en un café. What song is that?
I have no idea.
Under the boardwalk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
So anyways, that was a huge hit for them. My mom remembers it when she was a teenager.
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk. Anyways, it's the same song, but it's done in their style. And it's called Fue en un café. Anyways, this stuff still bangs, man. The records sound clean.
Oh, really?
Really
and
clear.
And you have these in your house for your mom's collection?
Yes, these are from my mom's collection. Teen Tops on CBS Mexico Records. Clean copies. Los Abson. 16 hits from them. And it's original stuff, and then, sometimes they'll put the name of the song in English in here, like Fue en un café under the boardwalk. What else is on here?
It's even called Under the Boardwalk.
They
They don't hide it.
I know, like,
they don't hide it. Sueña dulce nena, dream baby. Dream baby. That shit. And then Susie Q. They don't even bother.
Susie is Susie.
Anyways, guys, there's the vital moment.
That's awesome, man.
Hey, that's pretty
These
cool.
are good, dude.
So I did a comedy show with one of these Lobo guys.
Did you?
Yeah, but I don't know which one it was.
With Louis.
Was it Louis?
Or
Can't remember which one it was.
do you remember where it was at?
Where I was at?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Hacienda in the Whittier.
Was he performing there?
Yeah, remember it was
Center?
him. No, it was in it's called the Hacienda in Whittier. It's in Whittier. It was him, the guy from Los Lobos. It was the guy from War, and Willie G from Midnighters. And I think there was there like one more? I don't know.
There could have been.
Well, there could have been.
There could have been. But hey,
Frank Sinatra could have been there, I guess.
I know he's dead. That I know.
Sammy.
Yes.
Shaboing boing.
Well, any big shows coming up, guys? Gracie, you've got that big show in New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm going to New Mexico.
Yeah, she's going to be
That's
at the
awesome.
historic Lobo Theater
Yes.
in Albuquerque, right?
Yes, I was asked if I was gonna bring merch because I don't have no merchandise.
Oh.
Well,
You gotta be
you've got some
Yeah.
stickers, and we've got some stickers for you, my friend. We want to thank you for taking the time to be on our little show here.
Oh, this show's awesome, man.
And I hope to have you back. We'll have a little meal. We'll do like a little potluck, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do potluck.
Oh
dude.
yeah, he'll bring ribs. No.
I'll bring some ribs, yeah.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
I'll bring some
And then
ribs.
I've got to get you some pistachio brittle.
We'll
I'll
do a
take
change.
that to your next
We'll
gig.
do a switch. I'll
We'll
give
switch.
you some. I do this one thing called Coquito, which is like a Puerto Rican eggnog,
Okay.
but it's liquored up, man. It's really good.
I
It's
know Coquito. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, he don't drink it
I
anymore.
could make you your own batch without it, though.
All right.
I'll make you one
I'm
without that.
down.
a virgin one.
A virgin one, yeah, because it's good by itself. But once you add the alcohol, that's for a little kick. But just by itself, I've given it to people. I've sold it like, here you go, man. Here's just a bottle of it, and they're like, oh, this stuff's good. So it's just
Oh,
depends
wow.
if you want to like.
Sweet. I'm
Sounds
down. I'm down. I appreciate it, and I appreciate having you. Everybody, go follow Paul. There is his Instagram right there. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having
Thank
me over.
you.
Thank you for the
That's it.
libations.
That's it.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you can say bye to the camera.